Hello everyone, welcome to Ilian and the Magic Box. Today on our show, you're going to have Vanessa. Vanessa is from Pennsylvania in the USA. So let's see what Vanessa has to say. Enjoy the interview.
There I am. Hi.
Hello Vanessa, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. Thanks so much for taking the time today for the interview. Thank you.
Yeah,
So tell me, how's your day going so far?
it's going pretty good. Just been working on music stuff all day. It's fun.
So tell me, what has been the highlight of your week so far?
Highlight of my week so far. Ooh, that's a good question. I hung out with my girlfriends the other day, and we went around town, and we had a sleepover. So that was definitely the highlight.
That's amazing. Where are you from, Vanessa?
Carbondale, Pennsylvania, in the U.S.
Wow, born and raised?
Yes.
So tell me something interesting about your hometown, something that stands out compared with other places in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, so we have a really cool story that our town has aliens. We had an alien landing
Wow,
a while ago. And so now we have a festival every year. And it's very interesting. If you look up Carbondale Alien Incident, it should pop right up. It's very cool.
amazing. And how far are you from Philadelphia?
About 2 hours.
Okay, it's not too far.
Not terrible.
Amazing. So let's start the interview talking about your career as a singer. You are an actor, a model. So walk me through a little bit more about your career as an artist.
Well, yeah, so I've been performing my entire life. My mom is a baton coach here. Actually, I have my baton. Um, and so I've been performing since I was 2 years old.
Wow,
I got into acting when I was about 10, when I just started doing online auditions. And acting led me to modeling. And then I meet people, and that's how I got into singing. And so far, it's been treating me right.
that's amazing. And that's your full-time, let's say, career. That's you focus on your career as an artist.
Yes.
I see. Amazing. Vanessa, in the beginning of the interview, I always ask my guests on the show to bring something that means a lot to them. So that could be a picture, a gift, an object. Is anything you could share with us?
Well, funny enough, my baton, I bring it everywhere with me. It's my secret talent, per se.
Okay.
So I teach baton too, since my mom's a coach, so I help her teach. And baton twirling, I've traveled with the group, and we've traveled internationally, so many
Wow,
places. Just to name a few: Italy, Costa Rica, Iceland, Canada, and nationally all across the U.S. So it's been definitely a blessing. And I did competitive twirling for about 10 years.
wow.
And yeah.
And what do you like the most about that? And what's the most challenging part for you when you are performing?
um, the most challenging definitely has to be making sure I don't drop. Because you do really high tricks and you do wacky stuff and you got to make sure you catch it. And sorry, what was the other part of that question?
And the most enjoyable part?
The most enjoyable part is seeing people's reactions. I love seeing people go nuts, whether I'm twirling, say, a fire baton or I'm swinging Samoan knives. There's so many branches of baton twirling, and I love seeing people's expressions.
Oh my God. And that's your mom's profession as well. That's what she does for living. That's why I
Yes,
got into it.
yes.
Interesting. Oh, wow. Amazing. Thanks for sharing. Vanessa, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through memories in life and share your point of views?
Yes.
Amazing. Welcome to Ilya and the Magic Box.
Yay.
So I have here my best friend. Random questions. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play a song just first to relax before the first question, okay?
All right.
Let's do it. Right, before I start the interview, during the join, if it comes up a question that maybe you don't want to talk about or you don't want to answer, always can take another one, okay?
Okay.
Amazing. First question is, how do you make friends?
How do I make friends? Well, I make friends through online. I have a lot of online friends as well as in person. I'm a very social butterfly. I will walk up to someone and be like, "Hey, want to be friends?" And all of a sudden I have a new friend. So I'm
Oh,
a very just social person.
and tell me a friend right now in your life, for example, when you're feeling a little bit melancholic or a little bit sad, this person comes for you to somehow share a little bit or talk a little bit. At the same time as well, the same person, when you're feeling the greatest, you feel like, oh my God, I'm feeling happy right now. I need to share the news. There is someone that comes to your mind.
My best friend Martina, we hang out all the time. She's been here since day one. We actually met through Baton, funny enough.
Wow.
Um, and she's been there with me through everything, and I'm so grateful for her.
Wow. Okay, so Martinez watched this interview right now. When you have a moment, an opportunity to send her a message, what would you say? She's watching.
Hi, girlfriend. I love you. Thank you for always being here for me.
Wow. And how did your path cross for the very first time?
My mom taught the drill team up at the local high school, and her older sister took drill team. And so my parents knew each other, and they signed her up for Baton, my friend Martina, and we just kind of met through there.
That's amazing. So your mom, she runs a business or a school, or she just teach around some places?
She runs her own group. It's called Lynette's Twirlerettes.
Okay. Oh, wow. Amazing. And it's just for girls or boys as well can participate?
It's for both. It's mostly girls, but we do have a few boy twirlers. And the funny thing is, the guys are usually the better twirlers. So who knew?
How come?
Just body build up, more muscle, be able to throw it higher, different
That's
stuff. But
amazing.
yeah,
And do you perform as well together, or just a female or male presentation? Do you do like mix
we
sometimes?
do it together. Yeah.
I see. Amazing. Next question. Let's do it. Hey, Vanessa from Pennsylvania. Next question is, what would your theme song be if you had your own show?
My theme song? Ooh, that's a tough one. I would have to say Firework by Katy Perry. I love the energy in that song. And
Wow,
it basically sums up who I am.
amazing. So tell me three names in the music industry that you always be inspired by.
Katy Perry has definitely been a major influence since I was a kid. Um, Taylor Swift, I just love how wide her genres go. And this is an oddball. I'd have to say Queen. I love Freddie Mercury and this the
Wow,
entire vibe. I yeah.
wow, great names. But the question now is going to be a bit more difficult now. Let's pretend that the Queen, Fred Mercury, they're still here with us, okay? One
Okay.
day, you're going to wake up in the morning having three missed calls on your phone from those three names just mentioned right now. One of them, they're calling you for you to open their world tour. Yeah. The second one, they're calling you to record a music together, just one music. And the third one, they're calling you to do the whole album together. So tell me which one you prefer to open their concert, to record the music and to record the whole album.
Oh wow. I would have to say open the concert because then I get to see it after.
But which one between those three? Which one
Oh,
do you like to choose to open their concert?
ooh, I would say Taylor Swift.
Wow! And which one to record a song, and which one to record the whole album together?
I would record a song with Queen and an album with Katy Perry.
Wow! Amazing! Great. Next question. Let's do it. All right. So before the next question, Vanessa, so tell me, what do you like the most about being an artist, being a singer, acting? So tell me all of that. What's the biggest joy of it?
The biggest joy is honestly seeing people enjoying what I do. In the entertainment business is, the main point is to entertain. And when I get DMs by someone saying I'm inspiration or that they love my work, it just makes my day. And so that's the best part, in my opinion.
Wow. And the opposite side, what do you find most challenging part about it?
The most challenging part is honestly, some people don't have nice things to say and they say very rude things. And I've had peers that aren't really the most supportive in the past, and honestly, having say to go to school and be with them and be like, you're not, this isn't something that you're gonna do, brings you down a lot, but you learn how to block it out.
100%. I think it's part of the journey as well. I think those people, what I believe is there are two kind of people that admire us. The ones that they cheer up for you, they give positive message, and the one that they don't know how to deal with that, so they attack or they send something negative. But at the end of the day, I think they admire you as well. They see your job. They just don't know how to react or how to deal with that. So I
Yeah,
believe for both sides, they kind of it's a big admiration behind for sure.
yeah.
Amazing. Next question is who are you most thankful for and why?
I'd say probably my mom. She does so much for me in my day-to-day life. You know,
Oh,
she has her own job, but she says that I'm basically her full-time job,
oh,
as well as also being my mother. She's also my momager, and she takes care of most of my stuff, and I couldn't be doing what I'm doing without her.
oh, sweet. And so far, what has been the most meaningful lesson you've learned from her?
To not give up. Things get tough really quickly, and you just have to keep pushing through because the world's not going to stop if you mess up. So,
Totally. And what's the biggest similarity between both of you and the biggest difference?
ooh. Okay, the biggest similarity is that we both have a crazy drive to do things. Like once we're set, we are in 110%, and we will get it done as soon as possible. The biggest difference is that she's a clean freak and I tend to be messy. So that doesn't really quite match up.
Oh, that's nice. Tell me something. As you have your mom as an artist as well, tell me when was the moment that you realized that you were born to be a singer, an actress? There was a moment in your life, or just through life, you kind of realized that?
Well, since I performed, I've always been on a stage, and we have a recital once a year, and we do other performances, but our big thing is our recital once, like a dance recital.
Uh-huh.
And every year I would be waiting the entire year for that recital to be on the stage and to perform in front of everyone. And unlike some of my peers, they're in the back shaking, I don't know if I can do this. This is a big deal. I'm like, get me out there, get me going. And I knew I liked to perform since I was little, and it just carried over into my newer interests as I got older.
That's amazing. And have your mom, as an artist as well, do you think, of course, it's a big plus because somehow, you know she's there and she know the business. But sometimes you feel like, you need to work harder because of that, or there's some comparison, people, they somehow make some pressure, or for you, it never affects you that.
Never really affected me, no.
I see. All right. Next question, ready?
Mhm.
Let's do it. Next one. By the way, how old are you, Vanessa?
I'm 17.
17. Okay, so it's okay, this question. So tell me, who was your first crush and why?
My first crush was a boy who lived down the street from me named Caden. Um, there's a song that a lot of people think that I wrote about him, but I will never tell. And we hung out together all the time during COVID, so that was our bonding point. But yeah, he
Uh,
was the crush.
oh, sweet. And what's the big inspiration for you to write your songs?
A lot of major life events really bother me. I went through some pretty tough bullying when I attended school, so a lot of my earlier songs are about that. Um, and just honestly, I like making a safe and open environment for my followers, and I hope my music does that. So
Oh, and what's for you, what's the meaning of life when you think about life?
the meaning of life is to have fun. You know, you can mope around all you want, but if you're not enjoying life, then what are you doing, honestly?
100%. And do you believe that happiness is a choice?
Yes. And it's a choice that I hope most people decide to take because it's one of the best options out there.
Tell me, when have you felt the happiest in your life?
When I felt the happiest was I was out in LA and California, I should say, California, LA. And I was filming my music videos and I was dancing around with these, girls that were around me and were my supporters. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm doing what I love. I'm so happy and this is the best.
Oh, wow. Oh, sweet, very sweet. 3 questions left. Let's do it. Okay, Vanessa, next question for you is, what's the best invention you think of?
The best what? Sorry.
Invention. One of the best
In
inventions. Yeah.
hmm. I'd have to say my phone. I can't live without my phone.
Amazing. And which social media you are more active? Instagram, TikTok, or any other?
Um, I'd say TikTok for me. I mean, I'm always on Instagram too, but TikTok's my main, what I'm the most familiar with.
And what's the biggest joy of being Vanessa? What do you like the most about being you?
The biggest joy about being me, honestly, is I've learned to not care so much as to what people think, and I just get to enjoy life. And that's it. That's the
Wow.
best part.
And what will be the title of your memoir one day?
Um, ooh, what would that be? Um, make the most of your life like you're gonna die young.
Amazing. Oh, wow. And when people they read your memoirs, what's something that you'd like people to take with them?
That life moves really fast, and if you don't take a second to just picture where you are right now, you're not gonna be there again. So live in the
Wow,
moment.
very good. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Right. So before the next question, living, do you think that, um, you know, around your area where you live, it's easy for you to perform your talent, for example, in the music industry, some auditions as an actress? Do you find easy, or sometimes you need to go to, let's say, maybe New York City or LA or big place for you to find some work and opportunities?
So, as for acting, since COVID, everything flipped to online. So, I can be literally anywhere and have an audition, and all I need is a blank wall and a camera, and I can audition. As for music, it's a little harder. There's a few places around my area that I perform locally,
Hmm.
but all of my work is mostly out in Los Angeles. So, that part's, you have to fly, but it's worth it.
Yes, I think in the end of the day, it's opportunities they are everywhere, but sometimes you need to commit, you know what I mean, to go some places. It's just the way it works, I believe. Okay. Next question is, if you could spend an entire day with a family member, who that would be and why?
Ooh. I'd have to say my dad because we go out and we just do a bunch of we'd go out and we'd go shopping and we'd do a bunch of reckless, stupid stuff and have a fun day. Get out of the house for a bit.
And you have siblings as well, or you are the only child?
Nope, I'm an only child.
Oh my God.
Unless you count
And
my cats. I have four cats.
no way, really? Oh
Yeah.
wow. And what their names?
We have Joliet, Josie, Jade, and Dr. Seuss.
Oh my God, that's very interesting. Why Dr. Seuss?
Because he's black and white like the cat in the hat. That's our logic.
Oh, sweet. And which one is the youngest one? Which one is the oldest one?
Joliet's the oldest. She's gonna be 15. She's really old. And we think all of my three others are around the same age at 3. We don't know exactly because most of them were strays. So,
Oh, sweet. Very sweet. Last question, ready?
yes.
Let's do it. Last question. Okay, Vanessa, before the last question, I'm sure through your career you had some moments, some situations that it was very special for you. But tell me one moment that for you so far you go like, you know what, this moment or this situation, always gonna hold close to my heart.
Yeah, so I'd have to say that I was in the car with my parents. We were driving to Philly because I was doing acting classes out there. And we were in the car, and my mom turns to me. She's like, "Are you sure you really want to do this?" And I'm like, "Absolutely. This is what I want to do." I was 10 years old. You think you know what you want to do at 10 years old, but it's whatever. And she's like, "Are you positive you're going to want to do this, say, 5, 10 years down the road?" I said, absolutely. Like, this is my passion. This is what I enjoy. And she said, okay. And I walked into the acting class audition room, and I was, say, I want to say I was 11 in a room full of 20 some year olds.
Wow.
And they're like, "Oh, come in. Yeah, welcome in." And it was a it was like I was shocked, but I I want to be like them. I want to be like the 20-year-olds in this room. And I
Wow.
took the course and I loved it.
That's amazing. Oh wow. And for you, did you all you come across a very confident person, you know what you want, you know what, but sometimes do you feel insecure, depending situations, or for you, you always somehow you have this mentality or this personality of being confident?
I mean, I'm not always as confident as I appear. Um, I had a very rough, again, school bullying upbringing that my confidence was at a all-time low. It was just more so finding my people that I feel confident around, and I guess it shows now that I found my people.
Wow. Question for you. Have you forgiven those people somehow they bullied you growing up at school?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Sure. As you're talking a few times about being bullied at school, you had those situations. My question is, have you forgiven those people?
Um, I would say so because we were all young and we were all kind of stupid and we all didn't know what we were getting into. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, I do forgive them.
Oh, that's so sweet, Vanessa. I like your answer, and I think it makes all sense. I think in the end of the day, again, we are growing. We are just sometimes it's not even it doesn't come from a bad place. They just do it because maybe they think it's right or they want to be popular. I get it, and the fact that you can forgive them, I think in the end of the day, it's good for your heart and for your, you know what I mean. For you, it's forgiveness, something nice, amazing. Okay, last question is, if you could instantly master a new skill, what that would be and why?
This is going to be really random. I would master shooting a bow and arrow. That's always been something I wanted to try. I mean, I've
Wow,
shot arrows before, but to master it, that'd just be a cool skill to have.
love it, amazing. Right, it's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to say some words. Just tell me one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking. Okay,
All right.
let's start with money.
Um, happiness,
Okay, fear,
loneliness,
family,
love,
life,
challenging,
love,
secure,
religion,
home,
friendship,
trusting,
regret,
um, mistakes,
okay, success,
fame.
wish.
It has to be a one word answer, right?
Yeah, I mean, what comes to your mind?
Wish, to make an impact.
Amazing. One word for happiness.
Love.
One word for Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Um, country.
One word for USA.
Crazy.
I see. Um, one word for music.
Passion.
One word for acting.
Fun.
Amazing. Let's pretend I'm going to meet your mom for a coffee, and I'm going to ask her, define Vanessa in one positive and one negative word only. What should say about you?
One positive is that she would put her all into anything that you throw her way. And a negative would probably be that she likes to talk a lot.
Amazing. By the way, before I said Tennessee, but I was thinking about Pennsylvania, which is this.
It's okay. It's
It just,
okay.
I was like, my God.
Pennsylvania's home.
I was
Like
like, my
this.
God, let's say I said I said Tennessee thinking about Pennsylvania. Sorry
It's
about that.
okay.
My
It's okay.
mistake. I could see you're a bit confused, and I was like,
I
maybe
was I was in Tennessee like 2 weeks ago, so I was like, wait a minute.
you see, I was reading your mind. You see, amazing. Let's play now, Vanessa, in the magic box, and you can ask me a question. But before that, let's play the music one more time. Let's do it.
All right.
Okay, but before you ask the question, Vanessa, tell me what music has taught you so far.
Music has taught me ambition, to stick to what I start, to enjoy life, and to honestly try and help others as much as you can. You're not alone in anything.
Wow, beautiful. Okay, Vanessa, you can ask me a question now.
All right. So we've mentioned my cats previously. Do you have any pets?
Great question, great question. You know what? At the moment, I don't. However, I must tell you that, I have been surrounded growing up I'm from Brazil, so growing up, I had one dog actually that he was stolen when I was a child. And
Oh,
since then, it broke my heart so badly that I couldn't have anymore. It really broke my heart when this
yeah.
little dog puppy, his name was Bob, he was stolen during the night from my house, and I literally broke my heart, and I never managed to have another one. However, I grew up with cats as well. My mom still has two cats back home in Brazil, and
Oh,
I was living actually right now. I'm living in a place where I don't have any pets. However, last year I was living in a house with two friends, a couple, and we had a cat called Tiger, and
oh,
it was their cat, but since I was living there, I was the first day when we went was a surprise for her and her partner. We went together to get a cat for her, this little kitten, and he became my brother because they were the parents and I was the brother. So so yeah, Tiger, I miss him a lot. He was such he's such a beautiful cat, and so I was living for 5 years together. For 5 years, he was there, and so yeah, I don't have her at the moment, but I love pets, and I am be surrounded by them. I think they're our best friends in the end of the day. You know what I mean? You trust them, they
yeah.
trust you, they know you very well. They know when you're sad, when you are happy, when you don't, you are melancholic. They just feel the energy. So I get it. Amazing.
Yeah.
Great question. Did you enjoy the interview?
Yes.
Thanks again, Vanessa. Thanks for taking the time for the interview. I love to have passionate people here on the show. My God, you are so younger and you are young and you are so wiser as well. I can see how much you love your passion about your career. Carry on. You're going to the right direction, and I wish you all the best for your career for sure.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And before you go, if you can share a positive message or a positive quote or anything that you live by.
There's a quote that I grew up hearing all the time from my mom, and it does make sense. It goes, good, better, best, never ever rest until your good is better and your better is best.
Amazing. Oh, wow. I love that. That's great. Regards to your parents, to your family and friends, and you keep in touch. It was a pleasure to have you on the show, okay?
Thank you.
Take care. Bye bye.
All right, bye.
Bye bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why would you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye. See you next time.